All right, here we go back again. Sid the Kid, MazdaShow.com. We don't stop. We're out here at the MTV VMA Concert right here in New England, and we got the one and only Tyga from Young Money. What's up, man?
What it do, man? I'm chilling,
That coconut juice going on.
Yeah. That's out right now. We twisting it all up. Chilling.
Right, tell us, man, your album, no introduction. Tell us about the title and what's the meaning behind the title.
Basically, I felt like, I was already known, but I wasn't known. You feel me? Like just touring with Fall Out Boy, Lil Wayne, Gym Class Heroes. And I just felt like to name my album No Introduction. Because basically, like, I don't need an introduction, but I still do. You know what I mean? Like,
Why do you feel you don't need an introduction?
well, like I said, I've been around, and I feel like I've been here before, so it don't feel new to me, you know what I'm saying? But it's probably be new to other people, though, you know what I'm saying? So I just felt like name the album No Introduction.
How'd you link up with Lil Wayne, man, big artist of that kind?
VMAs last year, actually. We linked up because we did the Arms Race remix with Fall Out Boy. And actually, Kanye was supposed to perform, but he couldn't make it, so they let me do my verse. And that was crazy. That was like the first time I met him. You know what I'm saying? We clicked from there, and then after that, you know what I'm saying, I would just fly out, do shows with him, record with him, and we just linked up. And he was like, yo, you Young Money, you know?
Right. No doubt, no doubt. Now, tell me something, man. Looking at the fact that your album is out, it's called No Introduction. I was listening to the album, actually. There's a track out there called Diamond Life, right? And there's a line where it says, Mom was crying watching her son on MTV, BET. You know what I mean? Why don't you elaborate what you meant? What were you delivering on that line? And tell us about your relationship with your mother, too.
Basically, with that line right there, Mom's crying watching her son through TV, because it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, me and my mom, like, we kind of grew up kind of like spaced apart, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't really that close. And it's like, she didn't really see my dream and see my vision of what was really gonna happen, because she was never really involved with my music. I never really told her, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, this type of lifestyle, this type of field of music, like this whole occupation, it don't seem real to people. It's like a dream, you know what I mean? So for me to be in a room and her to see me when she come home from work, see me recording, but then it's like, why you not going to school? You know what I mean? Like, she didn't understand what I was really doing. And then just to one day, like, I didn't even tell my mom I had a video out, nothing. She seen it for herself, and her friends told her. Like, she would know I'm going on tour. It was like, all right. But like, when she seen me on TV, like, I didn't tell her nothing. She would call me like, so you didn't call your mom, tell her you on TV with Lil Wayne, da-da-da. So it was kind of just more of that pride, and you know what I'm saying? I think her crying just more like, wow, like, not just I'm proud, but like, I wish, it's more of a cry, like, I wish I could have understood, you know what I mean?
So your mom didn't believe that you would succeed with your musical career?
No, I wouldn't say that. You know what I'm saying? Because you got people that love you, you know what I'm saying? They always believe in you, but it's just a difference between being realistic and, you know what I'm saying, reality. Like, you know,
Right.
People don't actually believe you'll really make it. Like, oh, you're good, da-da-da,
Right.
But it's like going to the NBA, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. You're involved with Lil Wayne, okay? He sold 1 million records in 1 week. 1 week, man. That doesn't happen too often in hip-hop, right? And look at the music scene right now in the hip-hop world. The last person to do that was 50, 1.4 in 4 days, his sophomore album. Now, when you're working under that name, and he's compared with people like 50, what does that imply to you as you doing your artwork? What does that tell you when you watch things like that? Yo, Wayne, he's putting out 1 million records, and they're talking about him at 50, like in that scale type thing. You know what I mean? What does that tell you? What does it tell you as you're building your art?
That just makes me feel like I'm doing something right. You know what I'm saying? With somebody around me is getting success like that, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, me following footsteps and me just being around that and learning from their experiences, you know what I'm saying, one day that'll be me. And basically, like, it's not hard to do, but like, I've seen Lil Wayne creative process, so, you know what I'm saying, it's hard work, man, you know what I'm saying? Some people are lazy with it, and that's one dude who never lazy about what he do, you know what I mean? He always on point, so it's really more just like that I could do it too, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And I talked to your cousin Trav. I sat down with him, at the event one time, and he talked about the coconut juice a little bit, before he was out there, and he talked very highly of you, man. And tell me, when you were working with him, do you feel like you were up for a challenge or what?
No, not at all, no more. Like I used to feel, I would never feel really discouraged. I would just be like, what they understand, you know what I mean? Because it's like, you don't know how everybody is, and you don't know how everybody will take your music in, so you really don't know if they understand your message, how you send it out there, you know what I mean? But, I mean, he understands a lot, man, you know?
No doubt. And tattoos, man. You got all your affiliations from GED and your label. You got Young Money one, right? Young Money, tattoo, and then what else? Gym Class Heroes. Okay, why specifically tattoos? Why are you using them as a symbol for your affiliations? Why them? You know how people maybe, okay, this is my Range Rover, this is what I use to signify where I come from, okay, this is my Impala. You know what I mean? Why is it that tattoos is a symbol you use to signify things? What is it with you and tattoos? Why them?
It's more of just the art, man, and a hobby, man. I've been getting them since I was 14, so I'm 18 now, so I've been getting them for a little minute, and it's more of an addiction, but it's more of a hobby though too, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all my tattoos, it's not like I just went up to the tattoo shop and like, let me get that page and that. Like, everything is all original on my tattoo, something that I thought about and something that just relates to me. And another thing, like when I look at my tattoos, it reminds me of, it's like a timeline. Like why would I get a mic at this period of time? When I got this mic when I was like 14, so I'm like, so if I got this mic at 14, I must have realized this is what I really want to do, just symbolize this on my body. So you know what I'm saying? All my tattoos is just basically kind of a hobby, but also how I felt at that time or moment in life, you know? Yo, what up? It's Tyga, GD, Young Money, the Cadence Bass Squad. No introduction album in stores right now. Chilling with my homie Sid the Kid on the Amaza show. You know how we do.